Hello. I have a little Victorian Periwinkle I want to do because I got a box of a couple of these things. These are my comps from Lady Mechanika. And it's like an envelope full of goodies. I have a couple more. I think Joe Benitez signed a couple for me. But I don't know, I've been hanging on to it for a while. I figured we'll all look at it together. It's chunky. There's a flat things. And there's like two chunky, maybe more than that, chunky things, like buttons or something? I don't know. But I'm super interested to know what's inside there. So I was thinking, when I was getting ready to ink her, since I'm going to do mixed media, oh, I gotta grab my markers, this and a little bit of watercolor, my fancy, getting some use, slightly dinged watercolors. I pulled out these, my favorite Copic multiliners, and I was reminded Joel used a couple of these, and I think he broke one. I don't remember which one it was, and some of them, the nibs are just worn out. So I was thinking, well, okay, let's bring the set out and let's see once and for all which of these need replacing. So, oof, let's see. There's like 10 in the set. I'm gonna do it in order so I don't get confused. I need the 0.03. Some of these nibs are like impossible to find. Here, this one. Let's see. I think that might be normal. So, here, zoom in a little. Oops, here, I'll start where you can see it. 0.03. This one is kind of, is it dry or is it just messed up? I can't tell by looking at it. It might be on its way to dry. Let's see. This one is kind of dry. Yeah. All right. Because I definitely have at least one of these. These are a little easier to find. Yeah, I can't tell which is like the dryness of it. But anyway, let's see. 0.05. 0.05. It's kind of pushed in. This one needs replacing. Oh, yeah. Oh, look at this one has some ink accumulation on the bottom. Is that how you tell? I don't know. A new nib ink, maybe. All right, 0.1. Like, I think it's the 3.5 I'm having trouble finding. 5. I asked this, I saw a streamer was using one of the ones that the nib I couldn't find. Apparently she had them. And she was nice enough to answer me, and she said she didn't have problems finding it, and she gave me some store suggestions. And then she went on to say that they're kind of the same, and she showed me her 2 lines of like a 0.3 or something, and the other one, and sure enough they looked the same. And I thought, have I been bamboozled? So I looked at my set and I made lines with those particular ones, and they were different. Ooh, this one's all crusty. So at some point, I think she just accidentally put the same nib, like in 2 different pens. Yeah, this one's look at. That one's pushed to the side. Aw. That one makes me sad. Let's see. Is it the right one? Yeah. Is okay, maybe? 2, 5. Is okay. Three. Let's. Go. Is okay. That's a nice one. 3, 5. Oh my god. This one just like crumpled under the weight. Are you gonna... There you go. Look at that. Ah. Oh, Crumb's arms are going crazy. He doesn't like me to do that. I can't even write what it is. Yeah, that's just... That one's dead. 3, 5 is not okay. Hold on. Nib. 3, 5. 5. 5 and 7 and BS are fine. Because they don't get a lot of use. Look at that guy. Good. Where's BS? Here it is. All right, so took some of the mystery out of that. My bag o' nibs. I thought I'd use this more often. I got a white one. Here's a... Oh, BS. Don't need that. Marker. Super brush, don't need that one. Don't need those. Brush. Oh yeah, all these are marker stuff. Hold on. Alright, nibs. What do we got? 3. 3 is okay. 1. 1 says no nib, so okay. 03? What did I say about 03? This is kind of dry. Okay, nib was fine, but... So, shoot! All I need is, all I could use is the... Is this one. Well... Okay. Which one's... Oh, I'll fix this one. That one's okay, okay, okay. I need this one. What do I make to... What's a good warning? There, that one. Good, good, good. So all I need is this one? That must be the one I'm having trouble finding. 0.35. No? Think? Maybe? Alright. I don't know. This isn't necessary, but I have it, so I'm gonna use it. So what do we got here? One. I don't want to mess up like that one girl did. You will all be in your right barrels. Where are you? 3. Here we are. All right. So these are the ones. And I guess if these Copic multiliners, Joel used some of mine at a signing. It was my signing, so he wasn't expecting to draw, so he was using my stuff. And he just crunched, which one was it? The 3-5? He crunched it to the side, which is actually kind of more of a vote of confidence for the multiliners. These are what he usually uses. Yeah, so these probably have a more durable tip. He's used to digging in. And the little delicate multiliner couldn't handle it. Alright, so let's see. He just gets so passionate when he draws. He digs in. I'm really noodly, like, no, this is exactly where I want this line to go. And he's just more like, ah. All right. Now let's see if we can tell a difference. One's black and one's white because it doesn't have the ink in it. They look the same. Well, what's happening? I guess you just pop them in, and then wait for the ink to suck up. I don't know. Give it a minute. It kind of fits in one of these holes. Look at that. There. Temporary. And I guess this is all garbage. So since I only have one of these, I don't want to put it in a 0.03 that I don't use as often. I think that's a choice I make over and over again, which is why this one is kind of dry. Maybe that one? Alright, I don't know. We shall see. I guess I'll have to keep my eye out for the right size nibs. Spare nib. Did I put the... I thought I put the nib in here. I lost it. What is this? Oh, that was for this one. I don't know why it needs to... I don't need to put this in any sort of bag at all, but for some reason I gotta like, well, it came in this bag, so this is where it lives. There. This one made a big difference when I replaced the nib for that. I hated it, and it turned out it was just all frayed and gross. So, worth it. Yeah, plenty of these. Clean up the mess. Yeah, I guess the Copic multiliners have pigment-based ink, so they stand up to alcohol markers. And the microns are dye, maybe, and they don't. So that's why I keep making that choice. Oh, I did put it somewhere good. Alright, that's garbage. So all this to say, let's use 2.5 and 3. Here's the 3, and here's my 2.5. There. My little holders for my erasers, my pencils, and mystery swag. Look at this. Joel got this from doing a cover, Ninja Witch. I don't know, interesting treasures. And this is the one. Oh, hi Chris Cox. There are some pigmented fine line markers available. Copic are also dyes, just alcohol soluble instead of water soluble. Okay, thank you. There are some just a little. Yeah, I need to figure out an alternative. See, it's all balloon out. That's worse. One more? How's that? Alright, we'll try that. Have you been, Chris? Here, I'll say hi proper. Hi, Chris. I wanted to have Grump hang out today. Alright, let's start with the smaller one. Busy getting home yard repairs done. Oh, okay, that's good. You tend to do that like in the springtime? Is it spring yet? Just before spring? It's like a very weather's starting to look up, let's get some stuff done kind of time of year. Oh, I forgot to mute my mic. You heard me gulp. Oh well. So, let's see. I'm still kind of getting used to this type of watercolor paper where it's got all of this toothiness. This cold press. What is this one? Let's see if it's grabbable. This one is Strathmore Artist Tiles. Cold press something or other. Here it is. For pattern drawing and meditative art? Oh, I'm not using them correctly. I didn't read it before. Bought the wrong product. No, just when the storm brings down all trees, tears of the sidewalk, and damages the siding. Oh, that's all. Just a little distraction. Yeah, you posted pictures, right? And I think yours was the tree that fell and just missed the neighbor's car. Is that how that happened? Sad to lose trees. It's worse to like get your stuff damaged, but trees take so long to grow? It makes such a huge difference in a neighborhood when you're walking around and there's just some trees kind of blocking out some of the sunshine. It's nice to look at. So, yep, got lucky on that. So the pigmented fine line markers, do you have experience with them, or you just know of them and you know people who use them? I'm curious. Yep, and we lost several trees, street trees nearby. But my sidewalk is repaired and a new tree arrives tomorrow. Hooray! That's nice. I lived in neighborhoods where it's like maybe they would replace things right away, and then some neighborhoods where it's like, well, you had it and now it's gone, so too bad for you. And once it's gone, it's gone. Like, that's why you can't have nice things. Our old neighborhood in San Diego, it used to make me laugh because they'd get super mad about pets walking around, and of course you're not supposed to let your pet go up into someone's yard and do their business. So I could see their frustration, but they kind of just didn't want our dogs in the neighborhood at all. But there's these signs that kind of made me laugh. Like, they'll get these oiled bronze fancy signs and it's a silhouette of a dog pooping, and they put it in their yard like, no pooping. And it's funny to me because they're decorating their yard with a sign of a pooping dog. I get the frustration, but I got a kick out of the sign is all. I've used a couple and old rapidographs with pigmented ink. We used to have some of those forever. We may have finally gotten rid of them. San Jose requires us to replace them, but some people ignore that, and sometimes the replacement dies. Yeah, our new, someone told me new trees were, they needed a lot of water, and so then what I've seen in our old neighborhood was they would buy these, what were they called, like alligator bags or crocodile something. They were giant. Not that giant. Probably the size of a garbage bag, a thick, tarpy green garbage bag, and it was filled with water, and I guess it was perforated to like slow release some water, and it wrapped around the tree trunk, and that's where it stayed until I guess the tree was big enough. And my hair in the camera, all the good stuff. I think we have some trees around here. There's a nice one in front of our apartment. It was kind of nice that the main street, they put little Christmas wreaths decorating the street lights, but they left them up till like the end of February. My friend would have said, oh, they're waiting for, what is it? They're waiting for the kings to come home or something. I don't know what that is. Is it like the wise men returning from meeting baby Jesus or something? I don't even know. Little broochy thing. I forgot what they're called. It has a silhouette like carved in some kind of shell. yeah, I should make a list. There's things like the low list of the multi-liner nibs. There's some Copic marker refills that I can't find. Some sort of light shade of blue that I keep, it's sold out all over. I want to replace this. I guess it's the light blue thing. I didn't mean to get a pearlescent color. I don't like the way these reproduce. I want just regular gray and regular blue. I messed up with this one too, but I kind of like that. Andrew Wilson, Ninja Witch. You're on, Andrew Wilson's on YouTube. I'm so glad I saw you. Hi, Andrew. Yeah, Joel did some work for them, and he got some cool stuff that I stole. It's nice. It has like a velvety kind of feel to, not velvety, but it's like a buttery, satiny covering. It's a good pen. Thumbs up. Yeah, pearl mica iridescent colors need careful photography to look right. Yeah, it's good for giving out originals, like some sort of card or celebration thing, but it just doesn't work to print out. They're also a huge pain to measure correctly for spot color tables and color signs. Oh yeah, I could see that. Yeah, I like to look at them, but I'm finding less use to have them. Yeah, I do love a good shiny thing. Stickers, oh my goodness. All right. I'm gonna do all of Periwinkle in some kind of ink, and then I'm gonna open up this thing, whatever it is. Look at that. That's Sia. Both of these are, wait, no, this one's Joe. Joe Benitez did the line art. Sia and then my colors. Look at that. It's good stuff. I'm gonna open that real quick. We found out there's, I don't know if I mentioned this before, there's like an anime convention in Riverside. And I was wondering, like, should I apply to that and bring like, if I bring the Japanese translation of Grump, will that qualify me? Anime manga kind of thing. So I applied, and I guess I'll wait and see what they say. I was looking at pictures from other past years, and they had people selling Star Wars stuff, and somebody was selling dog clothes. So it's like the same as every artist alley. Whoever pays gets to have a table or something. I don't know, but maybe they don't like that, so I'll have to wait and see. lost. Hold on, let me fix this. It's like an Escher drawing. Things aren't matching up the way they should. It's deliberate. Yeah, it varies whether original characters sell versus art of particular or of popular anime, manga, game, pop culture. Hold on, I covered all my stuff. Where's it? There it is. Yeah. We'll see. I got a new kind of banner stand that I'm going to try out. It's not one of those retractable ones. It's more of like a frame that you hang stuff on. That you see a lot of them. But I thought it'd be interesting to try out. And it'd be nice to go ahead of time and figure it out. I have multiple like trial runs kind of thing. All right, so that's okay for now. I still need to do the umbrella, but I want to see what's in this little envelope. All right, let's see. What is this? All right, yeah, I have a whole box of comps, and it's like this combo Devil in the Lake issues 1 and 2. And then Joe signed all the stuff for me. Look at that. Thank you. Oh good, it opened. It pulls off really easily. I thought I was gonna have to cut it. Alright, let's see. Thing 1. Though when I go to shows, I set aside some budget to encourage original and promising artists. Thank you, Chris. We have fun doing that as well, like walking around and like, oh, this is cool. I'm gonna buy some stickers from this person, a print from this person, a little magnet. What is it? Oh, look, postcard. So you can send a note and while letting everybody know what fine taste you have. Look at that, look at those colors. Look at that artwork. What a team. That Joe guy is okay too. What is, oh, this is a magnet. Oh, cool. Man, this year is like, when you lay it out like this, it feels like it's 3 weeks long. You are here. Oh, I wonder if I could get a little magnetic. Hold on. Look at these little things. Oh, these are too big. For some reason, I remember them being smaller. We're somewhere around this date. Don't worry about it. Yeah. Well, this is a nice thought. I like that. JoeBenitez.com. Thank you, Grump, for displaying your fine arm work. Yeah, that's cool. All right, what else? This one's cool. Oh, it's a sticker. Nice. This one is Joe. Is that Sabine's autograph or signature? don't know. Inspector Singe. Is that my color or Peter's? When I jumped on, I was looking at Peter reference and trying to copy it. So sometimes I look at these, I'm like, I don't even know what this is anymore. Is it reference I was staring at for hours? That looks like Peter. Peter Steigerwald. Colorist extraordinaire. Who should have awards, by the way? Six feet, 175. India. Orphan boy. Look at that. Informative. What is this? The Lewis wing. Oh, it's the. I was like, that's not Lewis. It's the apparatus. The wings she's wearing. Joel. Chris tells Joel, Kickstarter and similar crowdfunding has certainly changed the indie comics market and small games, etc. Though paying $25 per issue gets old after a while. Is that for Kickstarters? Is that what they're charging them at? Grump, with your arms. We need to work on that. Alright, what else? Oh, these are magnets. My fridge is going to be decorated. I like that one. That one came out nice. This one's nice too. All right, I think there's one more or two more things in here. Bookmark. I bet you know what this is? Maybe this is how they packaged the all the stretch goals that they unlocked for physical purchases on their Kickstarter. Stretch goal. That's nice. Here's the last thing. This was the chunky thing that I was curious about. Reflections. Hold on, how close can I get? That's cool. Oh, look at all my lights. I don't have a place for pins. I guess I can hang it right here. Hold on, see if you can see. Yeah, right here. Will it fit? Oh, it did. I did it. It's not. It's kind of. There we go. Oh boy. That's good stuff. Well, I like it all. Let's see. I just want to check the... It's pretty... Well, see, this is what happens when you're trying to color something. I don't know if you can see from this camera, but to my eye, this is cooler and this is warmer. This kind of creamy white color. So when you're coloring something, especially if skin tones, if you do something a little too warm and you get a print that's kind of on the warm side, it could just look really bad. Yeah, this one has a little more cyan. This one has a little more magenta. But not too bad. How many pages have said issues been? What do you imagine is a fair price for a 48-page OGN? Oh no. Joel and I have been arguing about what the price grump at. We've been taking surveys. This is cool. I like these. Put all these back where they live. Beautiful packaging. That's what you like to see. And, all right. Okay, I promised this was going to be multimedia. So, I mean, mixed media. So, hold on. All right. I don't know if my stream deck is breaking or if I did something wrong, but Grump's little arms. I have to press the buttons real hard a couple times for them to actually change. Joel, I don't know. What I find appropriate depends on quality, enthusiasm for this art or story, etc. All right. Let's look at these. And some of these I have refills for. This one is always go for this, and it's always dry. Let's see. Where did I leave my sketchbook? Oh, it's right there. Yeah, we have a disagreement about, yeah, look at that super dry. I can't find a, what is it? B91. He's asking his friends who sell to passionate fans and art collectors, and they charge more for their books. And the person who buys Grump is like, you think your brother will like this? So it's like, I can't just charge infinite. It's like not like an infinite money hack. You just charge whatever. I have to figure out a price that people will actually want to buy it. Okay, refill. Yeah, I swear I make this list once a month, and then I lose it. Hold on. There. All right, I can't lose it if it's in multiple places. It's impossible. Makes sense. I like Kickstarters where there aren't a huge number of tiers and keep it pretty simple, but I often wonder if people love all the variety tiers provide. I watched this, here's my other, this is the Blick collection. We did some videos for them and they gave us these. I don't have any refills for these. Oh, but there's some blue. Anyone want to think of it how long until she loses both copies? So not long. Morning Dew. Let's see. How's this Morning Dew? This one's dry. Oh my goodness. Arctic blue. That's very saturated and kind of dry. Carolina blue is kind of purpley. Ah, for crying out loud. Okay. I should do that hack where they squirt hand sanitizer to get the flow going. Oh my goodness. See, this is why I should just have extra blue on hand, because it looks like we like the blue. That'll work. Ooh, this is pretty juicy because it's kind of dark. All right, what else? She needs leather colors. What do we have? There's some contenders. It's like a reddish brown and a bunch of skin tones. Yeah, I don't know. Looking at some similar Kickstarters might offer some info based on how many people bought each option and each add-on. But I'd talked to several people who've run the campaigns and get their insight and still be scared that nobody would like my art story. I was watching a documentary about ice cream stores and how they noticed the more flavors they added, it's kind of like the less satisfied their customers were with their choice, because they thought if there's like 5 flavors, they're pretty sure they're picking their favorite of the bunch. But if there's like 2 dozen, they feel like, well, maybe I would have liked that, you know, mocha blueberry praline instead. So I don't know, I regret my decision. So fewer choices seem to lead to happier decisions. Oh, these ones smell strong. What? Yeah, I guess so. I don't know why they got fancy with the, hold on. Oh, I know why, because I put a white background. They made this kind of, not pearlescent, a little shimmer to it. There's no shimmer in this. Lies. It's called Lionel Gold. But it's just like a good taupey kind of, I don't know what. Metallic, thank you. Colinator, how you doing? Let's see. Hi, Colinator. How have you been? It's good to see you. I met Colinator in real life in Arizona at Swarmfest. And he was fantastic. Okay, so I like this non-metallic Lionel Gold. I think it can be overwhelming when you have too many choices. Yeah, exactly. When you're setting it up, you would think that it would be better for everybody. Like, they have dozens of choices, anything they could possibly want. But people are, I don't know, I think they'll toggle between like 3 and they're not sure, and yeah. Okay, so this is kind of a weird combo. Let's see. My brown is not very rich. Let's see what we got here. All right, I could try that. Here's my brown choices. They don't look like they go together. I might regret this. gonna happen though. Got over the flu, that's good. Alright, maybe a pink blouse? Here, let's do some of her face first. Face is fun. I like to do the parts around her eyes, make them look all weird and purpley red around the eyelids. Okay. There we go. That's a decent periwinkle eye selection. Don't fall. It's funny how less is more sometimes. Yes, exactly. Like narrow it down. All right. So, yeah, you see, speaking of narrowing it down, how much difference are there from these two colors? Not much. Do I need both of these in the mix? Probably not. I'll take the darker one. How are we doing now? Yeah. You'll ask Cole, how has the surgery recovery been? Almost at 100%. True on the keeping it simple mindset. Joe tells Cole. I'm doing really well with my thumb. Good. Was that you had surgery on your thumb? I missed that. All right, let's see here. Lighter ones first, because I don't know.
Remember, you could only use one hand.
Oh yeah, Joel's reminding me. Yes, I had trigger finger. Oh my goodness. Grump's all like, yeah, tell me about it, with a big smile. Okay, so let's see. Give her a nice pinky violet blouse. What is this one? Pale grape. Works better than before, more movement. At least it had a cool name to it. Yeah, after going to that Swan Fest convention, it's been a lot more fun to see everybody's names and faces pop up, because some of those people I met for the first time, and it was just kind of nice. It's easier for me to remember rather than just seeing a little circular profile icon that changes all the time. Let's see. I just want to put a little color down and build on top of that. This paper for watercolor, so it's just absorbs all the marker super quick. So I'm figuring it out. And I can go back in and put more, what is it, Copic multiliner? Make it a little darker. I should do her hand too, she's wearing a glove. I finally started playing Alan Wake 2. I was wondering, and I looked online to see what other people thought about this whole concept, but do I need to play Alan Wake 1 to get more out of Alan Wake 2? Well, if anyone else has that same question, no. You definitely don't. It was a little like it wasn't, the problem wasn't that it was old graphics, because I guess the game came out in 2010 and I played the remastered version. But just the fight mechanics and the moving of the person, your character, the dodge and the run button were the same, so every time I try to run, I'd have to dodge first. So it made this weird kind of gallopy dip kind of jog thing. I don't know. What else? The weapons kind of selection thing was a little clunky. But I figured, all right, I'll play it on easy, we'll get through it, and at least I'll have like a backstory for the second one. And we played the second one for the first time yesterday. And it was so different, like just the whole concept of it, let alone the graphics and the movement of the character, but just the gameplay overall. It wasn't just some horror mystery thing. Well, it is, but the way you have more control over how you solve the mystery. So the Alan Wake 1 was kind of on rails, where you just run through, try not to get caught by some ghouly things or whatever, and then that's it. But this one, you're a FBI agent collecting evidence and clues, and you can put it on a wall to kind of go through and solve some of the mystery with the clues you have. And that already is like way better than the first one. Has there been a favorite experience with the Kickstarter project? Maybe the rewards or free loot anyone has experienced. Cole says, I think Brian goes overboard with the amount of covers he does for one edition sometimes, but then again, I do like it too. Yeah, it's like a mixed kind of bag. Everybody might have a favorite, but the thing with all the ice cream flavors, they think, well, I probably would have liked that Mike Chrome one too, but I can't get them all. They have very different styles in how they run the campaign, but Impossible Jones and Savage Sasquatch will seem to have gone well. Just the name alone. That's interesting. I gotta. What does a Savage Sasquatch look like? I'm picturing it right now. Even like with marker collections, less choice is better. It makes you, forces you to make more creative decisions rather than, Joel always says this, you know, sky is blue, skin is hot dog color, and boring. I think that's why he likes his construction paper art, because it's you pretty much starting with a really vivid color. Make it work. She was interesting, but may have gone overboard on covers and options, says Chris. And maybe also what's happening when Kickstarter people are running their campaigns. What do you say for, what is it, run for a month or something? How much can you say about it for that month without just saying, hey, this thing exists? So maybe if you kind of have announcements of, hey, now this cool cover, oh, how about this? And spread it out over time. Maybe that maybe that's a reason for offering a lot of stuff. All right, I need, where's a bigger, let's give me a 5. I'm ready for 5. Go bold. Not 7, but 5. And this doesn't make anything any easier. There, see? Who knows? It's a mystery. You gotta read the barrel. That's the first one I wiped completely off. Billy is good buddies with Brian Pulido, and I can see him riffing on the Coffin Comics Kickstarter campaign approach. Everybody's should, like, those Kickstarters are insanely successful. So I can imagine, like, people are gonna look at that and say, how do I do a little bit of that for myself? That looks a little better. Some darker colors. All these pieces, like, you plan them and then they have this awkward phase of like, oh, this isn't, it's pretty janky. It might still be, but right now it still has potential. But yeah, it's just weird. Looking at the Lady Death Kickstarters, too many options. Yeah, I did not like the way they set up the reward options. I could not get the OA print that he offered with the reward I chose. Oh, that's not good. You remember which one that was, Cole? Might look it up just to learn from. I'm leaning towards the less is more idea for how I might approach it for future projects. Looks like a lot of the rewards should have been add-ons instead of bundles, which would cut way down on the number of options. Yeah, that's a good idea. They didn't used to have that like back in the day, so maybe somebody got confused. And you need an army to sort, package, and ship. Yeah. In Coffin Comics' new headquarters, they kind of made their shipping area way bigger, and it's really well thought out. And I would just love to see a time lapse of them getting together, like one of their Lady Death Kickstarters. It would be kind of cool to see something on that scale. The last Kickstarter he did, called the She one, where you couldn't get the cover of the OA you wanted. Chris says to Joel, that happens if you offer any kind of options or add-ons, but by keeping the options limited, then offering add-ons, you assembly line the main product offerings and add the add-ons, stickers, bookmarks, naughty cards, etc. As you add the... Oh, something happened. Mork just to subscribe for 12 months in a row. Mork, where are you? You're pushing buttons and I didn't see a hello or nothing. You little sneak attack. How are you? Let's see. Mork, hi, thank you so much. Yeah, I know you kind of work while this is happening. I only just joined. Good, thanks. Good. We were talking about the Kickstarter add-ons and stuff, and how they work, he says in quotations, and how sometimes they're overwhelming. Naughty cards set as you add the final label for each one. Chris, you're hired. Joel, I think of it like cars. You build a few base models, then add the fancy stuff close to point of purchase, so you have the customization but also an efficient assembly line for most of the product. Yeah, and that's why the lower tiers, they have like that weird blank panel, because you didn't pay for that dial, so they don't pop off that part to put it on. Yeah, absolutely. Kickstarters in general are overwhelming. I get overwhelmed with how these Kickstarters, and hadn't thought of it that way. I love it. I may have too many acquaintances running Kickstarters. Yeah, I bet. You know all the people. Where's Chris? It's way too easy to get overwhelmed. I make a lot of extra. Is he offered rewards but did not put them as add-ons, so you could not pledge for both or add-on. That was a goof. Sounds like. I don't think anybody liked that. I don't know. I should support more Kickstarters. I haven't backed any Kickstarters in a while, and I think the last one I did was actually for a game from the Cyan people, the people who made Myst. Abduction, was it? I forgot. So that was a while ago. I just haven't I have been doing that, and I should. The same way I'll walk around Artist Alley to kind of get a feel for what it's like for attendees to have to be bombarded with all the stuff. It's kind of good to have that knowledge. I should refresh my knowledge of Kickstarter stuff. Okay, before I lose track of where the handle for the umbrella is, or a parasol, I guess. So I have a choice of brush pens here. Where's my BS? There it is. So these two play well with Copic. This one I don't know yet. I guess I could find out. Let's see. For science. All right. Hold on. I don't think I might need a reminder. This one I like. This one I keep buying refills for. I can't go fast, I forget. That's super juicy. This one's a new one. It's gonna be just like the... Yeah, they're so similar. This one's a little drier, huh? I wasn't expecting the dryness of it. I forgot what this one is. It starts with a K. It's real pretty. This one's... What is this one? This one's really popular. Pentel pocket brush, something like that. All right, dry. Mark says, I think a lot of companies have got hooked on it as a business model and make a lot of extra content that the buyers on the other side really don't care for. Yes, he offered rewards, but didn't put... Oh, I think I missed that. Okay. Kickstarter. Kickstarter is great for games in that it allows games that would never get published to gain life through independent small print runs. Like board games or video games? Video games. Hold on. Spare you the gulping. I just finished reading your comment, Mork, and I understood. Art of Loish. She's really good. I've been obsessed with creators who create awesome experiences. Yeah. I said the colors. Chris Cox. Both board games and video games. What did... Oh! I think it was how they packaged the unlocked rewards. Because they had like that kind of they have the look of rewards you unlock, because if you print more of them, they're cheaper. So it makes sense if something is unlocked and you have more to produce, it actually works in your favor. So let's see. Yeah, because if you do like a stretch, not a stretch goal, like an unlockable, yeah, stretch goal of like acrylic keychain, key rings, then you're gonna be in a world of hurt if you got like 500, 1,000 people, now 2,000 people you need to make that stuff for. Oh, hold on. Okay, so we got. Here, let me show you. Let me do this orderly. All right, here we go. Let's try it this way. This is a sticker. I think this is pencils by Joe, and maybe Sabine did the colors for this one. I'm not sure about that signature. I could be wrong, and I apologize. But it's a nice little sticker. Dia de los Muertos. And little trading cards. We got Inspector Singe, and this is actually for the wings. This is Lady Mechanika, but she's got her friend Lewis, who is an inventor. She's wearing these wings that he made. And then it has information about both on the back. Then the bookmark. Look at those colors. Look at that artwork by Sia. Beautiful. And again, hold on a second. Behold the majesty. There it is. This one's a postcard. Joe Benitez, Beth Sotelo. Itty bitty bitty. Yeah, that's cool. And let's see, magnets. There we go. Do we still have your Chippy magnet on the fridge, Mark? That weirdo little furry, is like a Teletubby bear furry guy who is the mascot for Crisps, I guess? Maybe this will live by him. Gobble dog. You like the dog set on this one? Yeah. The dogs are just like, let me at it. Let's go. They're cute. This one was cool. They're all cool, but this one has got some function to it. This is a magnet. Look at that. You'll know what day it is, or you'll know what days are in the year. All year long. I would put this on the fridge and it would live there for like 8 years. How long does it take for calendars to recycle back into functionality? 7 years? Yep. Okay. So, if I was a sketchbook, I'd be right here. Yeah, it was a nice little set. I got a box of comps, and it took me a while to go through them, and I was going to see Joe Benitez at the signing at Golden Apple Comics, and I figured, well, let's see if I can get him to sign some of this stuff. All right, so colorless blender. How juicy is this? All right. I'll do just one quick, maybe I should do the big side. Oh, it feels kind of dry. Is it dry? No, that's not dry. Okay, so let's see, the Copic multiliner. And it pulls through a little bit. That pulls through a little bit too. No? Hold on. Is that the wrong way? There we go. Look at that. I'm unimpressed. Whelmed. Here's my favorite one. Oh. Oh. Mm-hmm. All right. Copic's not looking too bad now, huh? And then this one, I forgot the name of it. I should look it up, but I'm not. All right. Okay, there you go. That was way worse than I was expecting. Let's keep going. I'm trying to clean off this thing to make it fair. Nobody's surprised. I just need to be a completist. Yeah, there you go. I guess it's good to start with the Copic because I was thinking, wow, what, you did the thing too? But then seeing everybody else, it's actually did okay. All right. Oh, I gotta make this nice for another day. Yeah, I'm surprised. I wonder if I can Kuretake? Was that what it was? It might have been like a Kuretake brush pen. Kuretake? I can't say it. So pretty. That's good for stuff, just not for Copic markers. So what was my intention for that? Oh, I was going to do her hair, and I needed to know. I wanted to make an informed decision. Ooh, wrong way. How's that? That's fine, huh? Just found the Grump Kickstarter from 2013. 11 years ago. Yeah, it was for a digital copy. And it took a super long time to print them out for real. 2013. It took me a long time to fulfill that one too. But yeah, overall it was a good experience. And back then, they didn't have any stretch goal. Well, yeah, there wasn't any kind of add-on thing. It was just your tiers and that's it. Yeah, that was a while ago. And that was the year Instagram was going around Artist Alley, and they warped my Instagram numbers forever. They added me to like some really cool stuff that got me a lot of follows. But during a very short, specific time. And it was during Comic-Con, where people were asking for a lot of Star Wars commissions, sketch covers and stuff. So I think a lot of people who found me at that time was they thought they were following a like a Star Wars chibi artist or something. I don't really know. But when I started posting regular Grump stuff, they started unfollowing like by the hundreds. I'm like, oh, okay, this is fine. I'll still have more than I started with, which is true, but I think Instagram is showing the same 300 people my stuff, because that's about what the likes would indicate, and the analytics. I guess I could contact Instagram and say, can you check what's going on here and show the people my stuff again? But if they're the same people who haven't seen me and think they're waiting for Star Wars stuff, then they're just gonna, it's like a loop of unfollows and not getting shown. So I figured just let's leave it alone. It still pulls the heartstrings to lose followers though. I have slowly been hovering towards 100 followers on Instagram. Found a lot of accounts seem to be following to try and gain follow in return. Then they do a purge after a period of time. Yeah, I've experienced that too. It's like a transactional. I think the numbers on mine might discourage that though. What do I have, like 20 or 30,000 followers, but I only follow like a few hundred, 500 people, something like that. So if anybody looks at that, they would probably not be, they wouldn't guess that they could get a follow back. All right, where's the thing? I just need a gray. Oh, I got one in here. Hold on. This T2? Yeah, more. See, and then that number though, what did I start with? Before that fateful Comic-Con, I think I had 300 followers, and my posts would get probably about 18 to 20, maybe 30 hearts. So then after that Comic-Con, it topped out at like 47,000 or something before everybody started unfollowing me. And to this day, I still get like 18 to 20 hearts on my stuff. So I'm like, all right, whatever. Just, I'm not gonna worry about it. It's unhealthy to obsess about it. But from a professional level, you still need to pay attention, but I don't know. I'd rather have new followers following me for Grump than to try to ask Instagram to look into it. And I don't want to start from scratch because I shouldn't have to. Not the boss of me. Perturbed. What's the matter, Periwinkle? You don't like your dress? I don't think she likes her dress. I know, I'm sorry. It was because we had that fancy envelope. Envelope, I even said it the fancy way. Not envelope. Here's another one. Look at that, I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. There. There. Now, since it's not there anymore, I won't be bothered by it. Mark, were you the one that tell me about good games, and one of them you mentioned was Alan Wake? Did you tell me about that, or was that a bunch of other people? I don't know if you were here when I was talking about it, but we actually started playing it. Like I beat the first one. I played the remastered on easy because I just couldn't be bothered. But now we're on the second one, and it's really good. Oh, what is it going on here? I haven't played Alan Wake other than him recently becoming a character in the game I play almost daily, Dead by Daylight. Okay, maybe that's the one you were telling me about. I think that sounds familiar. I think you'll mention that too. Chris has a Twitter X fan base. Were you guys creeping on Chris's Twitter handle, or did he mention that right now? I was reading through like what you guys. I was trying to art. I missed all your stuff. Is Joel says to Mark? It's Steph. Oh my goodness. I'm kind of doing my own thing. I want my art post to reflect that. Yeah, Joel's. I love his warm-up doodles and these weird things that he just comes up with. I think they're like inspired and cool looking. I prefer that to the other stuff. So I'm glad that that's what he's curating his social media to being. Okay, let's see. What did I miss? Hold on. Some grump face. Oh, I pressed the wrong one. There it goes. Chris tells Joel, I have a whole 92 followers on Twitch, of which I think 60 are bots. Bots? Yeah, it's nothing more disappointing than getting some follow on something and then I go to their profile and it's like bikini stuff. Like, what? How? Oh, no. No, thank you. Alright, so I promised some watercolor. I want to do just a quick watercolor wash background. I'm trying to think of what color. So this one's like just like a quick dry washy kind of thing. If I do wet, it'll kind of cover nicely. And then I can drop in some colors to bloom through it. Anyone on Threads like it or not so much? Alright, so let's see. Okay. Babs Tar, I got some stickers and I pulled this one off the backing and I was like, it's translucent. So I put it on my water.
Babs Web.
Did I say Babs Tar? Babs Web, sorry. Thank you. Purple Lake is nice. Dare I use iridescent blue? might be too much purple. Or oh, that's nice too. Have schminke, violet, and purple lake. Just go full on purple. Golden says, "Hey Joel, my son loved the Batman original art you did." That's cool. It feels like Twitter for Instagram, says Mark about Threads, I guess. Chris says, "I'm on Threads, mixed feelings." Sorry, I thought Mark was mentioning, oh, followers, but he was referring to Beth. Yeah. All right. Let's do this. Start with this pretty purple, and then I'll dab in this darker one. Let's see. I love this little brush. It's so juicy. It's like my new favorite. Raphael Soft Aqua. I think it's like synthetic squirrel or something like that. I don't know. All right, which one is this one? Yes. Here, I'll show you. It's this one. I guess I don't use it. It still has the domey top on it. Oh, I said I was going to do the wet first. I guess I still can. I'll do the watercolor washy thing and then I'll call it an evening. Eat some yogurt. Mark, do you have a time change in Melbourne? I think you do, or maybe it doesn't like line up with ours. Cause remind me, I feel like this stream starts for you like 11 a.m. on a Wednesday. But I might be mistaken. Different daylight saving times. Yep, 11 a.m. Wednesday is 100% correct. Yay! I'm so seldom 100% correct. Alright, the plan is to wet the paper where I want the wash to go. It doesn't need to be like, I got puddles. This brush is very juicy. It doesn't need to be puddly, but I don't know. Decisions were made. And then maybe what I could do, what might look cool, is to use like a white Posca pen or jelly roll to like do like a little lacy parasol thing. So in that case, I should just go straight through it, right? We'll see. What's the worst that could happen? Plenty, right? All right. Whoa. There. Did I do it? Did I do the thing? I feel like I missed spots. Who's gonna know? All right. Well, then it's very wet. trying not to smush it into the dry spots. This is not a tutorial. Alright, let's see what I did here. I dropped the wet paper towel behind my desk. It lives there now. Our clocks went back last Sunday. They did. Went back. Well, spring ahead, right? So, forward. Got less sleep. I think it is. Stays lighter later. Let's see. Use a smaller one. Too much juice. Let's see. Are you getting? No, you guys have a better view than I do. I'm getting nothing but glare.
Game begin.
That's pretty. What do we have coming up as far as conventions? There's WonderCon. There's the Los Angeles Times Festival of Books in April. And in May, we have Ontario Comic-Con Revolution, which I just saw on Facebook. They've revealed a piece that Joel and I worked on. So if you feel like checking that out, Ontario Comic-Con Revolution has like a little post with a piece of that art on it. What is going on here? All right, let's just do it. So my little art square is super wavy. Well, to be fair, what did it say it was for? Meditative pattern making? Drawing? Not drawing, wet media, but something about patterns and meditation. I don't know. Meditative art. I am not one for meditation. Let's see how much I could soak in here. All right. And what did I say I was gonna get? That darker purpley one, right? Okay, let's do it. Where are you? Are you the one? Yeah, there he is.
Game over.
Let's see. So then all of this will just kind of bleed together and do something cool. Maybe, maybe not. We'll see what it looks like after yogurt. That might be cute with her little white parasol. Be safe there. Look at that. That's how the artists do, right? You can let the gravity pull, pull the paint. Technique. Oh, there we go. All right, I guess I will hold this here forever. Hold on. There. Those are now structural markers. Load-bearing markers. So satisfying watching it bleed down. Yeah, well, I'm wondering, let's see, where is my fabulous work of art here? It kind of, in time, it really kind of feathers kind of smoothly. Oh, it's the best. I don't even care. Look at that. So yeah, it's it actually kind of, I overloaded this a lot too, and it just kind of blends in after it dries. Yes, that's perfect. I don't care. From Jira. Meditation requires clearing your mind. I can't stop thinking about less than 8 problems at a time. Yes, Chris. And a song. It's not even a problem. It's like it's the thing I'm doing, thing that I'm worried about postponing or like ignoring, and then like a theme song that's just on repeat. That's just that's what it's gonna be. I don't know. All right. So the villains are more tempting. Good guys are too nice. Boring. Yeah, that's a good point, Cole. All right. What did I miss? I missed a bunch because I was trying to art. You saw me. You saw the huge effort I put into it. All right, so let's see. We'll call it an evening. It's high time for a little break. Let's see. Is there anybody? Do you guys want to go on a raid? Oh, Mork and Cole, if you're still here, we can go raid. Oh, maybe Dawn has her raids turned off. I bet you she does. I think we've tried that before, right? Here, let's go see. I think she does. So, how's about Babe Ross? She's usually, let's see if she's about to quit or something. Here, let's see. You can see Grump instead of my wall. There. I always have to press those buttons twice. I might need new buttons. Let's see what's going on with her. I don't know what she's working on. She's just looking at stuff. Let's see, who else? What's this guy doing? All right. Let's go bug Babe. She's nice. Are you guys ready to go on a raid? Oh, let's see, I do this wrong every single time. You love the effect that you have on her blouse? You know, it looks better now with a darker background. It was kind of looking a little dark, but now it just looks like shadowy. So I kind of did 2 tones of markers, and then after the fact, I went around with a little bit of multi-liner to kind of pop them out a bit. All right, so let's go see Babe Ross. Hold on, let me do the thanks for watching. All right, did I do it? Press it. Gotta press it twice. Alrighty, everybody. Have a good night. starting the raid. I think I did it right. I don't know. Okay. All right, guys. Take care.